Hey passengers, it's Tracy alongside Heather, and today we're introducing our brand new segment, Pop Culture. Basically, we'll be talking about everything that's going on social media, really, and really dissecting it and getting each other's opinions about what's going on. Firstly, what really caught my eye was the presidential collaboration with Manny MUA, Jackie Aina, another YouTuber I have no clue about, and President Biden. Can you believe that? I don't think any president has collabed with influencers like that.
I mean, if I was the POTUS, I'm not collabing with someone who's not qualified to interview me. No offense, Manny MUA or Jackie Aina. I'm sorry. You're not paying me enough.
I mean, America's a joke at this point. Our last president was an influencer.
Literally, the influencers have gone fucking wild, and we need to put a stop to it.
Yeah. So, from my understanding, this was a video surrounded around the vaccine. Yeah, I don't watch Manny MUA on a regular, so I didn't feel the need to watch all of this. But it's just like a Zoom meeting of him obviously reading from a script and trying to put on his best serious face.
Oh God, this is just what I mean. At first he was like, I think in the first 30 seconds, he's like, I'm gonna be asking about the COVID vaccine. I'm like, okay, but you have a full face of makeup on. Like, let's ask him about some makeup. What's going on?
Right. People do not think Manny MUA when they think about, should I get the vaccine?
Right.
But in a way, maybe for the young influenced teenagers, preteens, they may look up to him and it's a tactic to get more people vaccinated. But then again, I thought the vaccine were for people 18 and over. Is that wrong?
They're starting trials on younger people, but it is just for 18 and over currently.
Okay. So maybe they're just trying to jump ahead of the train and get the young people on board through Manny MUA.
Okay, when I think about hearing someone talk about the vaccine, I'm thinking about professionals in the field. I don't want to hear, but I'm not a teeny bopper, Maybe I would be influenced, okay, Manny and you are get the vaccine, maybe I should get it too.
Right.
So, and let's see if the COVID vaccine rates go up after their debut with POTUS.
That's what I'm intrigued about. I don't know where to pull those statistics, but I will be on the Google trying to figure it out.
Let me quickly go see how many views Manny MUA got.
A little over 100,000. Jackie Aina has a little bit more. She's almost at 200K.
I don't trust Jackie Aina, so I can't watch that video. And if I'm hurting anyone, there are probably some Jackie Aina stan. I just can't trust the woman who argues with 13-year-olds. You know what I mean? That's not grown and sexy.
We don't have to dive into that. But we talk about Miss Jackie's Monsters Incorporated blazer, because
jeez,
that took me out. I'm like, Manny, he didn't change up his aesthetic, but Jackie said, you know what? I'm speaking to the POTUS. I'm speaking to Mr. Biden himself. Let me throw on this blazer. He probably has some pajama pants on underneath.
I think Jackie Aina is a classic case of doing something just to tell people you did it.
Yeah. I just can't take it seriously.
No.
From skincare routine to sitting in the Zoom meeting with the president.
Mm-mm.
It's just
a joke.
It really is. But back to Miss Jackie and these 13-year-olds. I only seen those exposed videos where they collect all the screenshots and tweets and stuff. And I never knew about that.
Yeah.
I seen a quick little 45-second video on TikTok, and I was like, hold on, Jackie.
It blows my mind, for one, that someone could consciously argue with the 14-year-old. Unless they're your family, you're not rolling up to anywhere like a 13-year-old cuts you off on the sidewalk. Let me go beat this bitch up. That's weird, you know? And I feel
Right.
like that's what Jackie did in her video. She just sort of like beat him up and then thought it was okay. But she's a little bit pathetic. She's a queen, sure, but a pathetic
Sure.
one.
Speaking of attacking underage people, Miss Chrissy Teigen.
She's got so
Now,
much drama.
she does.
Her husband makes love songs. Like, chill out. The fuck is going on?
Personally, I still can't accept them being together. I know it has nothing to do with me,
Oh, Jesus
and they have
Christ.
beautiful children. But just thinking like Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, it just doesn't make sense in my head. They put up her old tweets, which,
Mm.
Twitter is notorious for doing.
I
They're going to pull
mean,
up old tweets randomly. Um, she was bullying, what was that girl name? She was telling the girl to kill herself. And of course, she was silent for a little while. Oh, was it Courtney Stoughton? Is that her name? So allegedly, she was bullying her in her DMs. She was telling her, basically to kill herself and it would be so much better without her.
wow. I mean, I don't want to say, I'm not really on Twitter or social media, really. And God, I would be so fucking embarrassed. I couldn't live with that fucking shame, nor would I ever tell someone to kill themselves.
It's just a low blow. Now the thing is, after a while, like she was silent for a minute, and then she came out with, of course, her apologies, like every influencer has to.
Ugh.
And honestly, is Chrissy considered a celebrity or an influencer? Because what does she really do besides cook?
I didn't
Um,
even know about her before she got married. So, no offense. She probably did some shit. They're probably like, I don't know.
I feel like she was hosting something. I
Mm,
don't know. But basically, she came out and was like, she, tried to take full responsibility. Talk about not a lot of people are lucky enough to be held accountable for all their past stuff. But,
mm.
I'm just mortified to see what I used to be. And it's like, girl,
Lucky enough. Girl, where's
okay.
your mom at? Did she not teach you not to say shit
Like,
like that?
maybe that's why I have a hard time like accepting her now, because she was like this nasty person back then, attacking people on Twitter. And Chrissy, my very first early memories of Chrissy Teigen were just like co-hosting or like just showing up on random shows. Kind of like, I don't want to say TLC, that's not it. But like, like on MTV or VH1, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Back when TV was, actually pretty good.
Yeah.
That's what I remember seeing her from. And then all of a sudden it was like her and John Legend. Okay. I mean, it was 5 years ago. I don't know why they dug it up now. There's always some shit surrounding her. And
Right.
just the apology just really seemed like something her PR typed up for.
Yeah.
And they tried to take the sympathetic road. It just kind of reminded me of David Dobrik's apology video, where they try their hardest to take a different approach to the apologies.
And
So
it
it's like,
went
wow, they really
south.
seem sincere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when those first two tears shed, I felt it, like the video. Then I said, you know what? Dislike. This is a little bit much. I feel manipulated.
That's what they want you to do. That's what the PR reps are there for.
They're getting paid well for this. So can I really be upset with them? No. But I still think like I'm gonna do my damnedest so that my child doesn't hurt anyone like Chrissy Teigen did.
Yeah.
Because what if that girl killed herself? Then what? Oh,
And she
Chrissy.
wasn't.
They're gonna take your fucking kids away.
Well, that was before she had the kids.
Oh.
So maybe the
Maybe
baby wouldn't be
she
here. She was in her late 20s. I think she was older. How old is Chrissy right now? 30 something. She's older than we are right now. So if you
mm,
don't know by now at this big old grown age to not bully people and tell them to kill themselves, I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time forgiving you for that.
yeah. I mean, Chrissy, I definitely won't be purchasing your pots and pans from Target. So, but what the fuck do I look like?
Oh God. Interesting that you brought up, or that I brought up David Dobrik. because that whole thing, that
Ugh.
was mess. You know I love my girl Trisha, and I'm gonna stand by her.
Right.
Now, I know she's controversial, but I think she was justified in that whole situation with David and what's her ex-boyfriend name? Jason,
Hmm.
and their whole little team.
I think David Dobrik and his whole group, they thrive on the abuse of power. And unfortunately, it got out. I mean, you can cover up, trigger warning, you can cover up the rape of some girl for years, but then as soon as it comes out, you're crying about it. Like, it's weird for me.
Yeah.
Because, like, if my best friend, if I was a man and my best friend R word some girl in the fucking room next to me, are you kidding me? I'm not gonna continue to profit off my best friend for one. No, I can't trust you. You're scaring me. And like, we're going to the police. Like, I'm literally terrified of you.
Yeah. And he's been silent. He's really taking a break lately.
I mean, if he came back, he would be slaughtered. So I don't know. I think the whole like taking a break, it's just the same routine, different day.
Yeah.
It's
Totally agree
like
with that.
James Charles. He's taking a break. He'll be back making his millions next summer.
Yeah. Ugh, that's why cancel culture really makes me upset because it doesn't affect them. If anything, being canceled will just boost their ratings
Yeah, because then all
because
their
people are
teeth
trying to figure out
bothered.
why.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely was like, oh my God, what happened now? But I mean, this is going to sound, here's the thing. Your girl Trish, right? And
Yeah.
Ethan, they are continuously profiting off of this, off of the problem. Yet they're saying, we want James Charles to go away, but his name is in every fucking video for months. Like, let's just make it make sense. And I understand that we all want to make our cash. I get that. I'm the main one talking about I want my man to have money. But I'm not going to continue to profit off of somebody who is hurting kids who are the same age as middle schoolers.
I
you
see your
know,
view there.
who am I to tell somebody how to make their cash? Do it. You're just no better than the man who was sexting a 13-year-old. That was a little harsh, but it's the
No,
truth.
but
Like, I'm not here to lie.
I mean, we all respect opinions around here. I made the horrible mistake of searching up James Charles and looking at his pictures on here. This little triangle haircut he had going on, the pizza slice on top of his head.
It's the predator haircut. They all have it right now.
They all have that high, curly,
Hmm.
fade the side look.
Everyone who's been called out has the same haircut. That's weird.
Maybe it's like a little initiation thing.
Right. Abuse has been happening in Hollywood since the dawn of time, but now that it's so mainstream and it's on TikTok, an app that kids are using every day, that it's taken it too fucking far.
I was having that discussion with my sister, um, not to sound like victim blaming, but the point was brought up of why do girls or people come out with these stories about influencers um, abusing them to social media? Why not go straight to the police?
Mm.
It kind of makes it seem like they're doing it for clout, you know?
I
Because
mean,
personally, if
mm,
I thank God I haven't been in a situation where I was, where they were getting abused by someone of that type of power. Um, like even with the R. Kelly situation, those women didn't come straight out to the police first. They went to social media. You
mm-hmm,
hear about it first in social media, not police reports were filed of blah, blah, blah. It
right.
was all through social media first. So it kind of, I don't want to say devalues the situation or makes it less serious, but it's just like, why do people turn to social media first rather than going to file a police claim?
Well, police aren't reliable for one. And I think that even for in the case of like these kids, like they're going to social media because that their brains aren't fully developed. So it's like, oh, I'm going to go to social media and tell everyone, because they're not thinking clearly. They're hurt. They're like, why am I not good enough? And it just is a cycle of abuse. And I think that's why they go to social media, because it's like instant gratification of someone's going to hear me. And as for the R. Kelly situation, R. Kelly had so much power. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about that.
That's a whole different thing. He had them people, those women in his house,
Yeah, I think that's just like
bunking up.
what
And who's that
people
rapper? It
out.
was the Blueface following in his footsteps.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, he had girls on bunk beds. They were writing on the walls like they had summer camp. Talk about all his girlfriends.
It's
It's
I I think in the R. Kelly situation, a lot of them probably had Stockholm syndrome is when you start to feel for your attacker because it was
yeah,
so long, you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
So
That was intense.
I think if you feel like your first necessary outlet is to go to social media, I think that's okay, especially in this time where social media is the main source of information for half the world.
Mm.
But it really depends.
I guess the new generation just feels more comfortable. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to dive too deep into that without offending anyone. I feel like if I was in that situation, I feel like I would go to the police to file a report so that
Hmm.
way there's legal action that can be taken. There's record,
Right.
there's documentation. That's just me thinking as an adult, I guess, to
Right.
have, cover my footsteps, make sure I'm
Yeah.
covered in that area. Because I feel like if you go straight to social media, if I just tweet out, this happened, then it kind of takes away from the seriousness of the situation.
Mm. I think how, as an adult, you're like, okay, I need to leave a paper trail. That's their version of leaving a paper trail,
Mm,
And while it
mhm.
might seem like a little bit not kosher, it's just what happens sometimes.
Yeah. This is a sick world we live in, man. On a lighter note, in the music industry, there is rumors that Halsey, my girl Halsey, is coming out with a new album.
Mm.
Now, I don't think you're too much of a big fan of Halsey, are you?
No, she's not my kind of girl. No tea, no shade, just the truth. Sorry, Halsey.
That was funny to me. Um, Halsey, she's my kind of girl all the way. Now, if you out there listening are a fan of Halsey, you know that when she is preparing to release a new album, she's really sneaky about it. So with like Badlands, there was a website, visit badlands.com, um, for the recently with her makeup line, About Face Beauty. For a long time she was just following this account called About Face, and it was like all these alternative looks, not necessarily specifying that's about makeup, but once it was time to release it, then next thing you know, you see all this makeup, it gets the blue check, Halsey shares it, and then it's like secrets out. So now she's following some private account on Instagram, and all of us Halsey fans are thinking it's a new album about to come out. And she's just about ready to pop with her baby as well. So a lot of big things coming with her. I'm excited for it. I think it's called, oh yeah, here it is. There's this image circulating. It looks like, what is it called? In the olden days when they used to send letters and they pour like the red wax. Is it called a wax seal?
Oh yeah, wax seal.
Yeah, it looks like a wax seal. And it's like, all of this is temporary. Why do you need love so badly? And that's literally all we get.
The Halsey stands are quaking right now.
We are. We're trying to figure it out. It's been for every album. It's been like a secret website that you just have to find. And right
Mm.
now it's LXXXXP. What is that? I don't know. But I'll figure it out. What's going on with your boy Drake, Jesse Drake?
You
What's his album?
know, I'm not quite sure. I don't follow Drake on social media. I just listen to the music. But I'm hoping that a new album comes out. I'm trying to go to a concert. I know his heart, hair situation is his new thing. I hope it leaves soon.
He's improved the heart.
I just, it was cute for a while, but now it's like, all right.
And what you mean you don't follow him on social media? You don't
I
follow him on Instagram?
don't follow him on Instagram.
Wow.
I don't follow any people that I really like on social media. I don't follow Kylie Jenner, Drake. I mean, I follow like 3 influencers and the rest are just like my friends.
Wow, you even cut your mans off.
Cut my mans off. There's just no point, you know? Instagram's not real.
I mean, I enjoy a nice little Drake photo.
I know. Whenever we go on, T's the first person I see, double tapping. I told her, okay. She doesn't listen. She doesn't care. I just accept her for who she is.
We have this ongoing thing. Drake is Heather's husband.
Right. T's about to say something that's a little bit upsetting. And I really don't even know what to say.
She takes offense when I like her husband's photos, but as I've said, he looks great. He's been looking good.
Drake is just like, he's one of those men that like you can't help but think, damn, that's it. Just damn. Like, what happened here? So I accept it.
Totally agree.
I mean, but you don't see me going around liking boys' pictures.
Liking who?
What's his name?
Are you talking about Dom?
Yes. See how much I respect you? I can't even remember the man's name.
Dom is not even your type.
He's not. I'm not scrolling on Instagram searching for him, you know?
I'm obsessed with Youngblood. I mean...
Youngblood. Oh, that's his name.
Yeah, Youngblood. Don't get me started on him. We gotta have a whole pod episode dedicated to that man.
Oh, Lord. T will be like, do you see his girlfriend?
I will keep Heather in the loop about this man as if she cares, but I love him. I can't help but to talk about him.
Like, oh, she's an ugly bitch. You know? Hype your friends up. Shit, she's gonna be with him one day. I need to be supportive.
I mean, no shade to Jessie.
Hey,
what's her name? Jessie Ostark.
You're beautiful.
I mean, if he likes women who smoke cigarettes and looks like that,
we need to accept the fact that the UK, they are serious chain smokers.
Jesus Christ.
They don't have any sun. You know, they're fucking anxious. They're you know, like
he just needs a little bit of chocolate. He tried Halsey, but Halsey isn't, people don't know she's black, so that don't count.
She's passing.
She passes really well, so he needs some full-blown chocolate in his life.
And T's right. Youngblood, if you're listening,
let's collab.
Slide in the DMs. _
Here she go.
Let me look up.
No. I can never remember my Instagram. She said like 5 different variations of my actual Instagram name.
That's why I had to stop myself. I said, let me not embarrass myself today. Let me come with the fucking facts. _BBYTEA.
Youngblood, hit me up. When you're ready to get married, I'm here.
And
we can get hitched in Vegas if you want.
She also loves Cody Simpson, so maybe if you're looking for something crazy, maybe ask him to call
him. Cody Simpson has a girlfriend too. She looks like your average Aussie gal. I don't even know if she's from Australia, but she fits the aesthetic.
Mm-hmm. She goes with his Instagram thing, so we accept it.
I love Heather's subtle shade. It's unbeatable.
Honestly, this
She
just
fit this
comes, it just
Instagram
flies
thing.
out of my mouth, you know? I'm just like, I could be a comedian and I just
Okay.
get stage fright.
Oh God. She's a comedic dirty car salesman
Honestly, like I
with the
haven't
skincare
tried to sell
obsession.
anything to T lately just because I haven't, had anything that I've needed to convince her to do. But it's coming, like I'm just like building it up, like
She's saving it for a big ticket item, and
a
I'm
big
scared.
ticket item. Like, let's spend some motherfucking cash. Let's go have these on a Mercedes Benz.
Oh Lord. See that right there.
I can't afford that right now.
Ask me in 20 years. My husband got it.
Oh my gosh. If our husbands aren't rich, I don't want them. I'm sorry.
We gotta get rich together, baby. I hope he's
Money
ready.
flowing abundantly. Okay. On social media, there's always these couples who have their like 5,000 dozen roses standing and the girl's like hardly holding them up. They're like tilting, they're so heavy.
Hmm.
I want that, but I don't want that. Like spread them around the house. Like let's get crazy.
I can see that. Give me a walkway of rose petals.
Yes. Okay, Kylie and Travis. They're not even together anymore, and he still brings that bitch flowers. Like, where is the motherfucking dedication?
Speaking of Kylie, Stormy is the cutest little baby ever. I love that little baby. She's so cute.
They're killing it. I love little humans.
All the babies over there are cute, thanks to their fathers.
Their moms are beautiful too.
No comment.
Haters will hate.
That's all paid for right there.
I'd pay for it too. I'd do it too for a check.
You know, I still hold true to thinking that their children are that cute because of their dad.
I only disagree on Travis Scott because that is one ugly man. Sorry, let's pull up his pic. Let me send you one.
Travi is ugly.
Ugly.
I'm
And we're
sorry.
talking
That's
Chris
me.
from last episode ugly. You know what I mean?
Chris
So
from Chris.
T isn't a True Land podcast, girl.
You know what?
Anyways.
I remember Chris. Okay. I remember Chris. I remember how you played me and threw me under the bus and made me
I'm
made me
just,
have to pick the leaser option. But if he treat me right,
you
I'm
know
going
what?
to sit beside.
Here we go. Perfect pick. Thank you, Travis. Thank you for this.
Let me see what she sent me. Okay, now he looked like a goofy goober.
He is.
And why is it so damn edited in the face? No, I'm pretty sure the women in his family are beautiful.
Look at her trying to make excuses just so she doesn't have to say that the Jenners and the Kardashians are pretty. They're pretty women.
Now,
I think they've
now,
always been
yeah.
beautiful.
But you can't inherit
Even before
plastic surgery.
even before the plastic surgery, they were pretty.
They were funny looking.
Hater. We're not gonna agree on this next topic.
Yeah, because I'm about to hit you with the facts and show you some
No,
photos.
T really just hates on the Kardashians, and we've discussed this off air. We're not going to rehash for you guys.
Oh, you don't want me to send you Kylie? Because I went straight to
Kylie.
Google.
Okay, Kylie off guard, not fair.
Let me screen.
Not
Let me share my
fair.
screen with you. Can I do that?
No, I'm not accepting.
I don't even know how to do that.
Kylie off guard, not fair.
No, I'm gonna send it straight to your phone too.
Not
This is on guard, baby.
Send me on guard. Send me
On guard.
on guard.
On
Tina send me
guard.
off guard her with those potato chips and say she was on guard here. And what about it? She's
That doesn't
not.
sound like we're about to be fencing. On guard.
We are pulling the parent trap, and I, Hallie, am going to win.
Okay. These are on guard, baby. Tell me she look cute.
T just sent me a picture of Kylie Jenner at 13 fucking years old. Let me pull up a picture of myself at 13 years old. I'm not playing this game with
The
her.
point
I'm
is
not.
that well, she started getting surgery early. Point is, she was ugly.
I can't play this game with T. I really can't because T. I sent T a picture of me at 13 or 14 or 15. She said that was the style at the time. You looked great. Don't fucking lie to me. And then,
We were friends at that time, okay?
I can't
And
play.
I,
I'm not playing with her. See how she's making excuses. Just say I was fucking ugly.
you were not ugly. We were all on the same playing field.
Not T send me another image. Look, I'm not
These
looking
are
at.
on guard. Tell me that that's cute.
I think she looks okay. Like, I'm not about to
It's the
diss my
change in
girl.
octave.
I'm not
She is
going
so
to diss my
okay.
girl.
Right. I'm gonna stick beside them. Okay, go ahead. But tell me, if Stormy's father was a Caucasian male, how do you think she would come out? How do you think she would grow up? I'm sure she'd be a cute little baby. By the time she hit 12 years old, well, let me not attack a child. By the time she hit
See how
18,
she's
by the time she hit 18, what would she look like?
Do you will bash someone and say, let me not, let me not, let me not. You already said it.
Well, shit, it is some other kids out there, but that's mean to say.
Okay. I'm not playing this game with her anymore. I'm
Because
done.
I win.
No, I win. Here's the
This
thing.
is the Monopoly board all over again.
I'm literally about to flip my fucking laptop.
Just admit it. Travis's black jeans.
Travis's black jeans. Travis's jeans, they don't come into play. Sorry, Travis. She doesn't look like you. I think it's just like Drake's kid. He looks more like his grandma.
Yeah.
I can accept that. Let's call it a draw.
No.
Okay.
Last topic I want to cover is the Queen, Miss Nicki Minaj. I
Thank
don't
you
know
for
if you
coming back, Nikki.
oh, you keep up with Nicki.
I'm not a Barb,
She's not a
but
vibe.
let me make that fucking clear. Like, sorry, Nikki, I'm
I'm
not
not
a
a
fucking
fucking
Barb.
vibe.
But I listen to Sting Green, and I enjoyed
Okay.
it. I love a good Drake, Nicki, Lil Wayne moment. So
All
I like
right.
the vibe. It's good.
All I thought about was like in the circle when she kept saying the trifecta. I was like, the trifecta is in full effect.
They're coming back.
I do love that trio. I was super excited that she released her mixtape on Spotify on all streaming platforms. It really took me back to my middle school days with I Get Crazy. Because back then I really felt like deep down inside I was that stereotypical black girl, but I just didn't fit the aesthetic.
Mm.
So it just really took me back to knee-high socks and glasses with just a frame.
I've had that moment as well.
Uh, I wanted things oh so desperately, and
Mm-hmm.
the pink lipstick and black liner, like it really took me
Oh.
back.
Okay, so what we can dissect from this is that T is a Barb.
I'm a vibe.
The Barbs are pretty crazy. That's the only
They
reason
are,
I don't claim them, because they're a little bit weird.
and that's okay. Teach their own. I'm not gonna attack you.
I will.
Well, I
I'm
take it
sorry,
back.
guys. You shouldn't be so obsessed with someone that you're attacking bitches on the internet.
Okay, yeah, they gotta draw a line right there. The Barbs will
They need to.
demolish people on Twitter.
Well, exactly. Well, I mean, I haven't
They
seen
will
them in
go
action
ham.
on Twitter, though. I just know from like hearsay, the Barbs are crazy. Like everyone knows that, you
Yeah,
know? And that's not a good look.
they will attack on the Twitter. I've seen
Mm.
that. But aside from that, I'm here for the music. I'm here for the fast rapping, the punchlines, the
Mm-hmm.
growls. I love it all. Who would you choose, Nicki or Cardi?
Neither.
Neither. Even if you
Neither.
had to choose?
Even had to choose. No music for the rest of my life.
Oh
Either.
wow. Do you live in silence? I'll pick Nicki. I have to.
You're a
Who else
Barb.
is gonna give me who else is gonna give me that range, you know?
I would have loved the Nicki live minus Drake because I really can't see him in that light, and it really just scarred me. So, and I think
That
that's why I ultimately am not choosing Nicki because she did my man dirty.
your man did himself dirty. If
He
you guys
didn't
watch
know.
Nicki's live, when she first dropped when
Here's
she
the
first dropped the
thing. Let
mixtape.
me cover for him before T starts going in.
Okay.
When you're chewing gum, you know, you're in your own mind, you're chewing your gum. You're not thinking, oh shit, there's a million people watching me. It's recorded on every streaming platform. Oh, spit out the gum, Drake. That's all I had to say.
Here's what I think. I think maybe Drake had a few drinks that night, or he was just hyped from being outside.
Or his team
Um,
lets him chew gum because he's the one with all the fucking money and the Birkins in the closet.
I was upset because Drake chews gum ugly. Moral of the story.
Ugly. So
He chews
ugly.
gum
But
so
here's the thing, like okay, if I was Nicki Minaj T, right? And you're my bestie, you're not gonna be like, bitch, you chew gum ugly because I'm the one with the Maseratis. Like, let's fucking go. You're like, let's do it. Like, that's what his team is doing. His team is like, you know what? What the fuck can I say? This man is rolling.
it was dark. It was at night. They was outside. He was walking in the street. I'm sure his team wasn't paying attention to how he chews his gum.
I'm sure they
It
let
was
him get
the,
off
it
on
was
it
like the
though.
lip movement at the bottom. Like
He
I
was
think the video is
straining.
still up on Nikki's page.
Please, Nikki, delete it. Delete it.
Just go back to that for reference and see the way Drake chews gum. It's the ugliest thing ever.
It's just so sad to even think about. And honestly, like, it really hurt me. And it was a lot for me.
Drake and the way he chews gum.
Drizzy, we still love you. Invite us over.
I'll babysit a darling.
He only likes bitches with BBLs, so.
I couldn't do that.
No, it's too dangerous. That's the only thing. Like, it's too fucking dangerous. And I'm not
Mm,
trying to look like every other bitch, you know?
yeah. Maybe we can cover that on the next pop culture.
The
Yep.
BBL movement. God,
That's
I
a good
can't.
title. The
Yeah,
BBL movement.
the BBL movement. Let's do that. Guys, this was a great episode. Super fun. We didn't really hurt a lot of feelings. I think it got super serious in the middle, but that's because abuse of power is serious. Let's talk about it.
If you or anyone you know is in that situation,
Do sounds like those ads that come on in the middle of the night on TV and you're scared, but you keep watching. Like, if you or anyone you know is suffering from, it's like, okay,
leave
I'll
some
call.
links. I'll be sure to leave some links of help hotlines and helplines. And our DMs are always open, of course.
And let's just make something super clear. Like, your favorite celebs, they say it's like a famous quote, don't meet your celebs. Don't fucking sext your celebs, you know? Like, who the fuck are they? They're just normal people
With too much power.
with too much fucking power.
It's been great. Make sure to follow us on all our social media platforms at Len Podcast and at Len_podcast on Twitter.